This is Rosie and I'm the founder of Enjoy Yoga, and our Feelings After Birth workshop is essentially for any woman and her partner and baby who have given birth, who experience their birth in any way, shape or form as traumatic at any point in the labour. Please don't think that you have to have had a really horrendous birth for this workshop to actually be relevant to you. The important thing is whether you felt that you've experienced some trauma as a result of the birth, because if you have, then there is the experience of trauma in your cellular memory and it needs to be released, because it will have an impact on you. It also has an impact on the cellular memory of your baby and the cellular memory of anyone who was there at the time that you gave birth. So partners, mothers, loved ones who were there to support you. Now, in our current framework, we don't actually have within the NHS or even privately a space for healing feelings after birth. We don't have a process, and it has not yet been flagged up as an important element of postpartum care. Yet it is so important, because when you look at the fact that the hormones that we release during labour then have an effect on the hormones that we can produce postnatally. And if we had a labour that was predominated by adrenaline, then it's very difficult to settle the central nervous system back into a rest and repair mode, which is when oxytocin is prevalent. And this can affect bonding, it can affect breastfeeding, it can affect how you feel about your baby, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life really, and what you're capable of, and whether you feel like a failure or a success. Now, this workshop basically takes a format of inviting you and your partner, if your partner feels they want to come, they're very, very welcome, and also your baby, because you're all going to release from cellular memory whatever is there that needs to be released. And we give you the opportunity to share what is remaining from the birth that you need to work through, and also a process for healing the birth and changing the cellular memory around it. Also working with breath and with sound and with smell. So we work with oils as well to support you, and these are doTERRA oils to support your healing of the memory of your baby's birth. And if you've done any work with me before, you'll know that our own birth plays a big impact on how we give birth. So you have an opportunity to be able to address also your own birth through this process. It's a very loving and intimate workshop, and I invite anybody who has had the experience that they perceive as traumatic around their birth to come along, because most women could do with talking about their birth experience and putting it back into a space of alignment and seeing why things went the way they were, and how we can actually maybe do things differently in the future, or how we could have done things differently. But more than anything, it's to bring total love, compassion and surrender to what actually happens, so that you can draw a line, move forward and start to step into really enjoying motherhood and your connection with your baby and everything that you've achieved to bring your baby into the world. So if you'd like more information, then please do contact Enjoy Yoga through info@enjoy-yoga.com. Namaste.